is a case where Donald Trump is sort of taking over in Texas, a state that, generally is very independent and, remember the Alamo, don't tell me what to do. But Donald Trump has kind of gotten in there and said, I am going to tell you what to do. And I want you to call a special session to rig the maps so that Republicans don't lose control of the House in the midterms next year. What's your take on it?
Yeah, I mean, it's very clear that Trump just pushed through and signed a law to kick over 15 million Americans off of their health care. It's incredibly unpopular, but Trump has no plan to win the upcoming midterm elections because he's so unpopular. He has a plan to rig those elections and change those rules before they ever happen. And that battle is beginning here in Texas, where Trump has ordered Texas Republicans to not focus on rebuilding after the horrible floods, but to focus on redistricting and suppressing and chopping up the votes of communities of color here so that he hopes he can wind up with up to 5 more Republican seats. And the only way he can do that is by basically running through 2 different guardrails. And it's important for folks watching to understand these. First, he wants to completely change not just Democrats' districts, but all the Republican districts around them in order to achieve his goal. And it puts Republicans in totally new districts where they might be representing a whole new constituency. It puts them in a vulnerable situation. And he's basically telling them, shut up, don't represent your constituents, be my water boys. That's what Daddy Donald Trump is telling them to do. And we will see if they listen. And then second, he would have to violate the Voting Rights Act of 1965 in ways we have not seen since the Jim Crow era in Texas. That's what they're proposing to do.